हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
अगर बुशारत है तो उसी समय दिल में आता है, दिल कहता है कि ये नहीं करना चाहिए, फिर भी करते हैं। बात दादा तो कहेंगे ऐसे बच्चों की भी कमाल है, पंचायतें भी करते रहते हैं, दिल करता रहता है और सुनते भी रहते हैं, करते भी रहते हैं। बहुत पावरफुल आत्माएं हैं, इसलिए व्यर्थ के ऊपर भी अटेंशन से करो। अच्छा, चारों ओर की होलीस्ट आत्माएं सदा हाईएस्ट स्थिति में स्थित रहने वाली हाईएस्ट आत्माएं सदा सर्व खजानों से संपन्न रिचेस्ट आत्माएं सदा हर कदम में कदम जमा करने वाले पाप समान बनने वाली श्रेष्ठ आत्माएं सदा रहम दिल की म्याह के सागर के बच्चे मास्टर की म्याह करने वाली आत्माएं विश्व के दुखी आत्माओं को संघर्ष द्वारा सुख शांति की अंजलि देने वाली आत्माएं हर समय अपने जमा के खाते में भरपूर रहने वाले अतिथि पुरुषार्थी आत्माओं को बाप दादा का प्यार और नमस्ते।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
ओम शांति। Become a carefree emperor of the land without sorrow by being full with all attainments, stable in faith and intoxication. An emperor means one who is always stable in that faith and intoxication, because faith makes you victorious and intoxication makes you fly high with happiness. So, you are carefree emperors, are you not? Do you have any worries? How will service increase? I don't know when good students will come. Till when we will have to serve. You don't have such thoughts, do you? If you become free from thinking and keep your intellect free, then you will experience the Father's power in the form of His help. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 30. Become a carefree emperor of the land without sorrow by being full with all attainments. Today's topic, stable in faith and intoxication. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. What is Baba looking at? Who are we? Can we call ourselves carefree emperors? Because that is what Baba's signals are. Become carefree emperor. The concerns, very deep concerns, they could be real circumstances, but how do we see them? How do we pass that with honor? So Baba is saying that be stable in faith, because that is one of the specialty of a carefree king is that is very, very stable, but also very happy. Intoxication. So when stability and happiness is there, you can look at that soul and you know internally the soul is very stable and also carefree, full of happiness. Every word Baba speaks feels so great and real. So what is the gap now between our stage and Baba's words? How much is the gap? We don't want actually any gap. We want to see ourselves, feel ourselves, experience, and be what Baba is saying. How will it happen? Through churning? Yes, churning will definitely help by sharing with each other, by practicing, or becoming. Brahma Baba is the example. Sometimes I think that if we didn't had Brahma Baba as example, then I don't think we would have even kind of felt that we can become carefree emperors. When we saw Baba went through so many various situations, circumstances, he was watching the stages of the children. But Baba was stable and cheerful. I can tell you, whenever I saw Baba, even whatever I had as situation will disappear. Even we forgot. We just saw Baba smiling. Is it the stage of faith or victory? How he was able to have faith and intoxication. God is teaching me. God is making me. So not only intoxication, but 100% faith. He was able to renounce everything. Lot of intoxication. But for us, we think about it, right? So we have to follow Bab Dada. So Baba says, stable in faith and happiness of intoxication. An emperor means one who is always stable in that faith and intoxication. Because faith makes you victorious and intoxication makes you fly high with happiness. So you are carefree emperors. Baba is asking, are you not? Do you have any worries? How will service increase? I don't have many good students. Baba says, then we say, when will they come? Baba says that you won't have such students if you become free from thinking and keep your intellect free, then you will experience Father's power in the form of help. So that means it's like it will happen. Baba will make it happen. It is ordained in drama, it will happen. So for that, what I find, when you are introverted, when you are very deep and you connect with Baba, then you can feel from every scene of drama Baba's help. But if I am still deeply, I believe in and I have faith, but internally still there are some doubts. I think each one of us can look at our stage and then check and change it, make it powerful, so that we can become victorious like kings and very joyful, stable and joyful. Om Shanti. Oh, yeah, that is beautiful. Quite
Yes.
big.
It's a fresh one. I'm not using the same one every week, Mohini Didi. This is a fresh one.
Really?
And I wish you could all smell it. Actually, there's a new version of Zoom. Those who downloaded the new version of Zoom, put your nose on your camera and you can smell it. You can try. See if anyone is putting their nose on the camera.
I think what is important, if everyone can learn how to plant them and how to take care of them,
Yes.
then only taking smell every time. That's what I would love to know.
And it's next week. I was with chit chat with Brother Eric from New York today, and he wanted me to show you the whole plant. And I said, Bimi, next week, there's about 50 buds getting ready.
Yeah.
So I think, and this is a small flower, but I have another one next, which are very big ones. And they smell so big. So next week, maybe they will all bloom. So coming up next week.
Whenever you come to Peace Village, you can bring some of the saplings.
Yeah.
When you bring few saplings, we all can actually plant it. I will love to do it.
Yeah, they're beautiful. All year, they give fragrance. At Amrit Vela, I don't know, I think they like Amrit Vela very much. And Amrit Vela, it smells very strong when they bloom, and in the evening they smell so very much. So it's very good.
Be, yeah.
But I think they're happy to see you. I think my jasmine is doing good when I talk about you to the jasmine plant. Mohini Didi, I was also listening a few thoughts you shared earlier this week. And one thing I really like what you shared earlier, and the question I wanted to ask you tonight, I know it's going to interest quite a few souls that are going through difficult situations sometimes. But I like what you said earlier this week was about, different ways of understanding Gyan. And you can just understand Gyan and mention about drama, or you can use it. You can live it. Gyan becomes something you live. And I'm very much, I was exactly thinking today about how would we do something if it is not for Brahma Baba, but, for us, it's not just Brahma Baba, but it's the daddies and it's you. And of course, Sister Genti and a few others. But, we're watching you and we think, yeah, if Sister Mohini can do it, well, maybe I should be able to do it too. So we're following a little bit, in a way. But the question I had, like when you said, it's true, sometimes we have to face something that is so real. And I wanted to ask you tonight about how can we help those who are in a relationship and they come to Baba and they want to follow celibacy, purity, but their husband or their wife don't agree. And I remember when you received your new role, I was asking you any thoughts you see for what you would like to bring in the Brahma Kumaris. And you told us that you wanted to help so that people understand Brahma Kumaris is a family path, that is not for individuals, but it's for families. So I have conversation with a few souls, and their issue is they would love to remain carefree, but they know that if they push celibacy in the relationship when they have small children, that could break the relationship. That could create such a difficulty in the family that they are puzzled. So they had to remain carefree in such a difficult situation where, how do you handle, I want to go through purity, but if my husband or my wife doesn't want, and it threatens the relationship, this is a big thing. And I'm saying that in a context where in the early days, we remember the faith and intoxication of some souls, they will be beaten, they will go through difficult time, but they will maintain their celibacy. And you answered part of the question with faith and intoxication. But do you think times have changed? Are we promoting the same thing? Yes, celibacy, no matter what. Are we changing and maybe having, like in a church, you have priests, they follow celibacy, and you have regular customers in a church who maybe live differently? Where is your mind? What is your mind saying about this? And we love you very much, right?
What I notice everywhere, but especially now being in India, that it's very, very naturally accepted the life of celibacy, because they find that they can be together, they can be loving, they could be friendly, because whenever there is a relationship based on anything physical, even it could be money, passion for money, or anything, when there is this thought, then there is conflict very subtly, because expectations from each other, love which is material and physical, can never give us consistent happiness. Lot of fears inside are there. But if your relationship is pure, your relationship is spiritual, there is some kind of joy which you feel. I mean, I can mention our relationship. Like I had been with daddies or senior brothers. I know Nirvar Bhai when we were very young, or other seniors, but I did lot of service in Delhi with Nirvar Bhai. And I found that the love which is there until today, and I just feel that there is so much security, so much belonging. It's like externally, like I am here now almost 2 months. I must have met him twice longer, but on the stage and whatever, few times we just share drishti, but the pure love of the souls is really so much joyful, very different feeling. So I think that those who have been able to try even for 6 months, 1 year, so I will not say that it's like less passion now, but I feel it's a lot more, because they find there's a different kind of relationship which is not very common in the world, the spiritual love amongst each other. And then they find that when they live that life, then the children, the way they grow, is also very powerful. It's so interesting meeting people here of very different, and lot of young people, very educated, professional. They want to live this life. One is, of course, as you said, married with children. But then there are some who had to make a choice now. What kind of life I would like to live. And they really love to be celibate. They love to be, yes, partnership, companion, all that is because of social structure. They find it's easier. But to live a life of celibacy is very tempting, even these days. Even some of the physical attraction might be there, but deep down, they really want to live a life of purity. That's what I feel. Now, when they are in trouble, that means thinking that they might not be able to be together for a long time because of celibacy. So I have seen that even some, they separate, but ultimately again they come together, because they know that love is still there. Even physical relationship is not there. So what I find in the hearts of majority of the people, they love purity. They love to be with the family, live a pure life. But there are, there are always some people who have difficulty. So
So,
mine are very
mm,
few people. I'm
mhm.
not seeing majority.
Are you still thinking about India or in the West as well? Because
I think
if
it's
I think of my nephews in their 30s, I don't know if they would really feel, so excited about a celibate life.
if they really feel their divinity or they are being divine, means we have to have an aim to make such a renunciation or sacrifice, right? For me, like when I heard first time when that world needs the power of purity and God wants his children to be pure so that power of purity can be used for world transformation. So I saw purity not only just one principle or one of the restriction or whatever you call it, but I saw that the power of purity which God is asking us, because Baba used to say that even the religious people and priests and even they are not living the life of purity. So I am asking my children to live the life of purity so that their power of purity can be used for world transformation. I was so fascinated. I said, it's so good to power of purity for the world transformation. God is asking me, oh, I will definitely live pure. Otherwise, at that time, in early 60s, for girls to even think of that they will be living alone or they won't have that social support, impossible. But something, so what I'm saying, whether it's anyone, if they do not have aim, if they are not touched by what they want to be in the life or what they want to do, it's impossible, it's difficult. But once it touches them and it becomes their aim to live, it's very easy. They will be happy and they will really thank God that they got this path or they got this principle to follow. So it depends.
Mhm. I was remembering, like many, many years ago, I was giving courses to a couple, and they started more or less, to think they could live a celibate life. And then one day they asked me advice about how to organize their place, if they should have separate room or things like this. And I remember at the time, I thought about it and I thought, Baba, what should I say? So I just felt I shared them genuinely, what I would think to be Maryadas or which would be proper, what I heard. And I say it would be better if you go that way. So I pushed it a little bit towards a correct, what I understood to be accurate celibacy. They never came back to the center. And I felt, oh, did I do something wrong? Did I say it wrong? And it stayed with me a long time thinking, maybe I took these people away from Baba by pushing too much at that time. Now there's a sister who is asking me that she wants to be celibate, but she's afraid of how her husband will react. And if that will be a cause of big distress in the family. And she says her husband doesn't like the Brahma Kumaris at all. So she's asking me what to do now. So I don't know I'm not sure what. So I'll check with my senior because I read that in Murli, and Baba said, tell her you will ask your senior sister and she will explain. So you are the sister that I'm thinking of to ask.
So I would suggest, but I won't say that this is what they have to do. It's up to their choice. And I think that a lot of people, they might or might not, but I think we have to just explain and then see what they want to do, but not that you can only come to class if you have separate rooms. So that way we cannot say. But fragrance of purity, where there is no feelings of body consciousness, for any kind of vice. I think that we propose that quality of purity. What is quality of purity? Where there is no pull for body or body consciousness. But if they still feel it is normal for them, but they live a celibate life, that is also good. So I think that people like it, as far as, but then if they have to be deity souls. So you
But
shouldn't worry.
sometimes it's only one that likes it. But if the other person doesn't feel like, what would be your suggestion to this new student? Like this woman I'm thinking of, she's a new student from India. She's very enthusiastic and she really wants to have a pure life, but her husband is not agreeing at all. She doesn't even feel like it will be passing very well. It will not be accepted. What would you suggest that sister, how she should present it to her husband?
I think that they should have open discussion, and she should suggest, let us try for 6 months or 1 year. That's what Baba used to say. And I feel that if, vibrations can help him, maybe he's touched by such a good life, or his wife has more qualities now than before. Something if touches him, it's also possible. I always feel that a few days ago Baba said, those who are deity souls, they will just love purity, which most of us did, right? Instantly, this thought came, oh, I love this life. I would like to be that, Even some took time to decide, but at least your feelings are there for purity. And if not, then it's all right. Their part, how much they want to do. But you should not feel bad or guilty if somebody is not coming because you proposed about the principle.
And if the husband, let's say, were to be very, very against it, and it threatens a little bit the family, the relationship, the child, what do you feel should be helping the soul to go through that?
I think soul has to be strong and should have willpower and decide finally what she wants to do, and then see where it goes, But not out of fear. What will happen? Will it happen? Not happen? Not follow. So that means you cannot do anything in life. If you want to do it, then you will do it, right?
It's a tricky question, but I've felt, for me, my experience is that when you give answers, and I told you that a few times before, I find over the last few years, what I've seen changing in you is that your answers are not answers anymore, but they're blessings. And I told you that many times. I felt that when you answer something like this, which is a bit delicate, I find in your words, there is, when you talk about the fragrance of purity, I would say that for me, I think this is a blessing you're giving to people. You're giving an answer, but it's not, like I said, it's not just Gyan from Gyan perspective. It's real Gyan. So thank you for accepting these questions. And I'm sure the sisters who are listening and those who are thinking about it will feel strengthened by your answer, not because of only the Gyan, but also because of the blessing you are in the, it's like this flower cannot stop spreading fragrance. I can tell the flower don't smell, but it will keep smelling. So you are like that. Thank you, Mohini Didi. I appreciate. I really appreciate.
Brother Eric, that's I have to make it real and true. That definitely when there is a thought and we give good wishes to each other, that thought has power and it gets implemented in action and life. And I really wish for each one that they should experience the life of purity, life of spiritual relationship, life of spiritual love. Very, very elevated life. And of course, it's inheritance from God, the purity.
Mm.
Thank you and Om Shanti. And
Thank
there
you,
is
Mohini Didi. Yes, there's a totally of purity, which totally will help the sister.
We
Nice.
have
Which
enough.
totally is that?
It's cookies. It's a kind of bun
Mm.
with jam inside. And this is like baklava.
Nice.
Which class is that one? Thailand.
Hi.
We have enough totally for whole class. It's only if there is anyone from Thailand here can come to us. We send for you because we love you all. Thailand family. Very good. Yeah. Full class, right?
Yeah,
Numbers,
full class.
numbers have increased and everyone wants. Yes. Jyotiben is saying something.
No, I'm doing translation, Didi. I'm doing translation. Happy Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didi. Good,
We
very
all,
good. Sir.
we all together, whether it is Montreal or Thailand, completed our 4 years. So congratulations to all of you also.
ดีกับทุกคนด้วย
Thank you, Mohini Didi.
Okay.
Have a lovely Sunday.
Om Shanti.
Are you coming back soon to New York?
On 16th, we are arriving.
16th. Okay. We're waiting.
April 16th.
Okay. Soon, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om
Thank
Shanti.
you. Thank you very much for your answers tonight. I think they touch my heart, and I know they will touch many people's heart. Thank you.
Yeah, you will see them back. Yeah.
Yes.
मेरा दिल तो बना शिवाला है, यहाँ शिव को मैंने बसाया है। मेरा दिल तो बना शिवाला है, यहाँ शिव को मैंने बसाया है। यहाँ शिव को मैंने बसाया है। चैन का मन में बसेरा, अमन और चैन का मन में बसेरा। सुख का अब मेरा हुआ हर निवाला है। मेरा दिल तो बना शिवाला, यहाँ शिव को मैंने बसाया है। यहाँ शिव को मैंने बसाया है। हिफाजत करता है प्रेम से हर पल, वो हिफाजत करता है प्रेम से हर पल। कोई न संकट मेरे जीवन में अब तो आने वाला है, मेरा दिल तो बना शिवाला है, यहाँ शिव को मैंने बसाया है, यहाँ शिव को मैंने बसाया है।
Om Shanti, Om Shanti.
संगम युग का वर्षा यही है, शिव से मिलन मनाना, समय श्वास संकल्प सभी सेवा में लगाना, पवित्रता बरसाए जग में, पवित्रता बरसाए जग में, फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी, फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी, शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको, शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको, श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी, श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी, मीठे बच्चों प्यारे बच्चों।
छोटी मोटी बात में अपसेट होना, मना बीमार होना, छोटी बात हो या मोटी बात हो, पर छोटी को मोटी बना देते हैं, बात को बड़ा बना देते हैं। जब छोटी बात को बड़ा बना देते हैं तो प्रेशर हाई हो जाता है। मैंने देखा है, कभी किसको गुस्सा आएगा, कहेंगे क्या करूं, मुझे थोड़ा प्रेशर हाई था तब मैंने गुस्सा किया, और जिसको गुस्सा किया उसका प्रेशर लो हो गया, जिसको किया उसका लो हो गया, जिसने किया उसका हाई हो गया। ये लाइफ तो रही है। अपने माइंड पर कंट्रोल हो। बॉडी माइंड नहीं का, माइंड बॉडी का है। माइंड के अंदर मन शांत हो, व्यर्थ बोलना, व्यर्थ सोचना, व्यर्थ देखना, व्यर्थ सुनना, भले महात्मा गांधी कहता था टच नो विल, हियर नो विल, सी नो विल, और हम कहते हैं थिंक नो विल। जैसा इंसान सोचता है, देखता है, बोलता है, सुनता है, वो माइंड पर असर होता है, माइंड का असर बॉडी पर आता है। आप अच्छी तरह से आज, भले आपको दादी हमारी गुलजार भी कल आई थी आपके पास, और भी कुछ बहुत कुछ मिला होगा, मिलेगा, लेकिन मैं जो जिस भावना से आपको जो बोल रही हूं, अगर नहीं समझ में आवे भले पूछना, परंतु मैं जानना चाहती हूं, दिल मेरी भावना है, मेरी भावना है। पहले आप जो निमित्त हो, डॉक्टर्स हो, वो सदा खुश रहो। आज की दुनिया में डॉक्टर हो या इंजीनियर हो या कोई भी हो, मनी और मान की भूख न हो। मैंने गीता पढ़ी थी अच्छी तरह से। एक कौरव दूसरा पांडव है। कौरवों को है तो मान चाहिए, मनी चाहिए। सारी दुनिया में देखो, जो काम करेंगे मान और मनी के लिए, संबंध रखेंगे, उन संबंध में मान मिला, मनी मिला तो ठीक है। पर पांडव को प्रभु है, सब कुछ है। माना सच्चाई है तो सब कुछ है। तो मैंने देखा सच्चा प्रभु है, सब कुछ बना, परमात्मा सत्य है। उससे मेरा रिलेशन, कनेक्शन, कम्युनिकेशन उनसे। तो 3 बारी ओम शांति इसलिए कहा, पहले मैं, ये अंगुली मेरी अंगुली, मैं कौन? शरीर का नाम जानकी है, पर मैं जानकी नहीं हूं। शरीर का शरीर पर नाम है। किसे पूछेंगे नाम बताओ तो नाम शरीर का बताएंगे, पर अब मैं पूछ आप कौन? तो अच्छी तरह से यहां जानने को मिलेगा। मैं कहेंगी मैं हूं आत्मा। आत्मा का स्वधर्म है शांत। ये कौन कहता है? परमात्मा कहता है, हे आत्मा तू शांत रहो। तो मैं शक्ति देता हूं, तो शक्ति ऊपर वाला देता है। समझ में आ रहा है ना? मैं अंदर से, मैं आत्मा, अंगुली अंदर लाओ। आत्मा कहां है? शरीर में। शरीर को चलाने वाली, मेरे हाथ को ऐसे करने वाली, आंखों से देखने वाली, कानों से सुनने वाली, मैं आत्मा हूं। छोटे बच्चे को भी हम सिखाते हैं ना, मैं आत्मा हूं। आत्मा कहां है? हार्ट में है, यहां है। नहीं, आत्मा यहां है। जैसे तीसरा नेत्र सुखुला, 2 आंखें ये है। मैं जो अपन को आत्मा समझती हूं, मेरे देखने में फर्क पड़ जाता है। आप ट्राई करना, देखना, जब मैं आत्मा हूं, कर में शांत। मेरा परमात्मा है, मैं आत्मा, मेरा परमात्मा है, मेरा ये नहीं है। जब देह मेरी नहीं तो संबंध मेरा नहीं है। आप देखेंगे इस 2 में इतनी शांति और शक्ति आ जाती है। मैं आत्मा में शांति आई, मेरा परमात्मा जिसको भक्ति में तो मैं, माता से पिता तो मैं कहते, तो मैं बंधु सखा तो मैं, जहां तुम माता पिता बालक तेरे, तुम्हारी कृपा ते सुख घनेरे, तुम्हारी कृपा ते सुख घनेरे। तो उसकी कृपा कैसे मिलेंगी हमारे पास?
प्यार तुम्हारा याद आया, शिक्षाएं वो तेरी याद आई। वो प्यार तुम्हारा याद आया, शिक्षाएं वो तेरी याद आई। साकार के दिन जब याद आए, तो स्नेह में अखियां भर आई। वो प्यार तुम्हारा याद आया।
Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. So tomorrow is Sunday and our schedule from Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Meditation will start at 6 a.m. followed by Hindi Sakar Murli. Meditation Bhog offering, then English Avik Murli until 9:30. Translation will be available. In the evening, 6 o'clock, meditation will start, followed by Spotlight Drishti sharing, followed by Hindi series, English series, and Avikti Journey. Welcome to Avikti Journey, Avik Murlis from 1969, multi-million fold fortune and blessings. This is the Avyak Murli of the 22nd of November, 1972. Final form of final service. You should completely forget your body. Even when you have to do any work, if you have to walk or talk with someone, then also adopt the angelic form of light to do it. When you have to play a part, you put on a costume, and when your part is finished, you take it off. You put it on in 1 second and become detached from it in the next. When this practice becomes firm, the suffering of karma will finish. Just as pain is removed by having an injection, Hatha yogis make you practice trying to become detached from the body. So too, as soon as you have the injection of being the embodiment of remembrance, the awareness of the body will disappear. You will experience yourself to be the form of light, and others will also experience this form of yours. This is the final service. Through this, all your business and activity will be light. That is, there will be lightness. There is the saying, even a mountain becomes like a mustard seed. So too, by stabilizing in the form of light, all your business will become light. You will not even need to use your intellect very much. You do not have to use your intellect in anything that is light. By having this form of light, you develop the qualifications of being a master Jani Jananhar and a master Trikaldarshi. You will then not even have to think about whether you should do something or not. You will only have those accurate thoughts in the intellect, which you have to carry out. There will not be any feeling of the consequences of karma whilst in that stage. Whilst you are under the influence of an injection, even though you speak and move about, you are not aware of it. You do not even have the awareness that you are doing anything. Everything just continues to happen automatically. So too, the results of karma and the performing of actions will continue, but you will not have any awareness of it. It will not attract you towards itself. Such a stage is called the final stage. You have to have such a practice. How close is this stage? Have you come in front of this stage? The stage where you become the form of light when you want and come into the body when you want and do whatever you have to do until you come to the point where you maintain this stage all the time. You should at least have this stage for some time every now and again. Only then will you be able to have this stage all the time. You used to experience the Sakar form, being in the angelic form. Even whilst he was living on earth, you used to experience him to be an angel. You have to develop such a stage. To be continued. Om Shanti.
Become a carefree emperor of the land without sorrow by being full with all attainments. Stable in faith and intoxication. An emperor means one who is always stable in that faith and intoxication, because faith makes you victorious and intoxication makes you fly high with happiness. So, you are carefree emperors, are you not? Do you have any worries? How will service increase? I don't know when good students will come. Till when will we have to serve? You don't have such thoughts, do you? If you become free from thinking and keep your intellect free. Then you will experience the Father's power in the form of His help.
सर्व प्राप्ति संपन्न बेगमपुर के बेफिक्र बादशाह बनो। सदा निश्चय और नशे में स्थित बादशाह अर्थात सदा निश्चय और नशे में स्थित रहने वाले, क्योंकि निश्चय विषय बनाता है और नशा खुशी में सदा ऊंचा उड़ाता है। तो बेफिक्र बादशाह होना कोई फिक्र है क्या? सेवा कैसे बढ़ेंगी? अच्छे अच्छे जिज्ञासु पता नहीं कब आएंगे, कब तक सेवा करनी पड़ेगी, यह सोचते तो नहीं हो। असोच बन बुद्धि को फ्री रखेंगे, तब बाप की शक्ति मदद के रूप में अनुभव करेंगे। ओम शांति।